Good morning, crafty people. Happy Saturday. Oh, which episode? This is my 24th episode, I believe. I forgot to look, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's number 24. And I hope that you are having a great start to this holiday weekend. And some kids are back to school places, and other kids are just getting ready to go back. So it's a busy time, isn't it? Okay, so I've got two projects this morning. The first one is a card, and I'm going to show you the products that I used to make that, which seems like a lot of stuff to make one card. But here we go. So the first thing are these Toile Tidings glitter enamel dots from Stampin' Up. They're so pretty. They are very sparkly. So I used one of those. I used this, excuse me, tag, die, and stamp set. It's just all these little tiny sayings, and you can see which one I've used the most, which you can't even read what it says because it's all inky stained, but it's Merry Christmas. But there's just greetings in here for everything, and then all those cute little small tag dies. So I love this set. It's from the Stamps of Life. And I'm guessing that it's probably still available. So yeah, Stamps of Life. And also from Stamps of Life, I used this cute Christmassy twine. And this came, I think, in a kit that I bought from them. And I used this Christmas paper from Stampin' Up, which I think this was last year's pick of papers, but all double-sided. Still, you can find some of these things if you go looking for them, but this is a great pack. I love the cocoa and cookies, and just it's kind of an old-fashioned pack of papers, and it's called The Night Before Christmas Designer Series paper. I used this embossing folder, and there is the information from that. I'm not sure. You might find it from Spellbinders. I don't know that it had anything to do with them, but he was with them for a while, so I don't know. You could check. And I used, this is new to me. I ordered this from HSN's last crafty day. And let me just open it and show you. These are the stamps, like sweater designs. I used the little deer up there, and I used this one here. And there's also dies in here. The envelope is divided inside, so it's like, where's the dies? Okay, so here's the dies. Sweater, hat, mittens. Very cute and fun. I don't know what kind of stamps these are. I mean, obviously they're clear stamps. I didn't think that that they stamped that wonderfully. I don't like to be negative about stuff, so maybe it was just something I did. And maybe I needed to, a lot of times with clear stamps, usually I'll ink them up and then I'll put them on the paper and twist them a little bit to get any kind of residue or something off, and I didn't do that. So, you know, don't go by what I'm saying because I have only used it just the one time. But anyway, so cute. You could do lots of fun, ugly Christmas sweater things with this set. I also used this stamp from Stampin' Up, which is called Knit Together, and it does this really fun knit design, and that's a current stamp. And then I used this Warm Christmas Wishes from this Fiskars stamp set, and it's called Season's Greetings. I think I got this as a gift, so I think maybe this got put on there to cover up the price tag. So it looks like it's called Season's Greetings. Okay, so that's all the things. And then here is my card. So I stamped the sweater first with that knit design, and then I went over the top with the other stamps. And it could just be because I was going over the top of a design that I already stamped. So I shouldn't say anything until I really stamp them out by themselves. But I was hoping that the deer would show up a little bit more. But then the little cuffs on the sweater are separate that you in the dies, so you can cut those out in the plain color. And I think the sweater turned out cute. I just was wishing that the deer would have been a little more where you could tell what it was. And then there's that embossing folder with the knit design in the back. And I just inked around the edges with, I think I used the tea stain or whatever it is, Distress Inks. And then inside is where I stamped that greeting from Fiskars, and I just did a little strip of the design paper there. And I used a craft, I bought a ream. We don't have the store anymore, but we used to have this fabulous store here in Oregon called Paper Zone, and you could go buy reams of paper, cardstock, cards and envelopes. I used to go buy all my envelopes there by the box, and it was wonderful. So this was one of the reams of paper that I bought from them years and years ago, and I still have at least 2/3, if not 3/4 of the ream. And I bought a ream of glossy cardstock, which is really hard to find anymore. So I'm really glad that I bought those things while the store was here. It's just a shame that it's gone. Anyway, that is the card I made. And then for my other project, which is not a card, so I want you to kind of guess as I'm showing you what I used. So I used this, which I've had forever, this acrylic paint in autumn brown, perfect color for this time of year. I used a little bit of this German glitter glue. I used some of this fun chunky twine from Doodlebug, and looks like I got this in 2017 from Craft Warehouse. It's kind of fun because they put dates on their price tags, so you can always go back and look at when you got something. These are new. I got these from Hobby Lobby. So I have the little mini ones, and then I have the bigger sunflowers. Probably those things are all on sale right now. I used some of these sparklies from Honeybee Stamps, and they have all different color combinations that you can get of these little gems. And I have a few different color combinations, but they're so cute, and I love all the different colors. I used one of these knobs, and one of the things fell out here. There we go. So I used one of these glass knobs, and I got these at Craft Warehouse. And then I used this wonderful paper collection from Photo Play, and it is Tula and Norbert's Sweet as Honey. And those are all the different paper designs that are in this collection. And then, let me turn it over. It's got, this sheet here are all stickers. It's so cute. So cute. And then there's sayings down there at the bottom. And then there's also cut-aparts in here. So right there it shows the cut-apart sheet that's in there. And they're big, you know, they're fairly big because these are 12 by 12 sheets. So, any guesses on what I made? I'd love to know if you have a guess. Put it in the comments before I show you. Well, or you can say afterwards, I guessed that. All right, here we go. I made this little birdhouse. So obviously I used a little wooden birdhouse, which I also got from Craft Warehouse. So I painted all the parts that were going to not be covered up with paper with that brown paint. And I also did distress the edges of my papers with the tea dye ink, a distress ink. So I did the roof with that paper design. I did the side walls with the sunflowers. And on the back, I just did some of the honeycomb paper there, and on the front too. And then I wrapped that fun twine around and glued the flowers on. I used one of the little bee stickers and the welcome up here, one of the heart stickers, and then those fun little gems around the heart just because I thought it needed a little something something there. I took off the, there was a wooden peg sticking out for the bird perch, and I was able to loosen that and just pull it out and then glue the knob on. And honestly, they had some one or two little birdhouses made, and that's where I got the idea from. I didn't, mine's different than what they did, but I thought they were so cute. And then, so I bought, I think I got 5 or 6, however many of those knobs there are. There was just the right amount. So there's 5 knobs. So I bought 5 birdhouses. And I think I got 3 of this design and 2, the other ones have a different roof style on them. But I woke up this morning thinking of another design that I want to do, so I think that'll be a lot of fun because I'm excited. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I think it'll be fun. I also did use my circle dies to cut this little border out to put around the hole there into the birdhouse. So a fun little 3D project. I would like to take part in a craft fair. Probably not going to happen this year, but I can get things made up and maybe next year do a craft fair. So I thought it turned out kind of cute. So the birdhouse and the card, those are my projects for this week. I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend. And if you would like to join along in Saturday Morning Makes, which was created by Jill Norwood here on YouTube. Good morning, Jill. All you have to do is whatever it is you craft, photograph it, take a video, and upload it to here on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, and put the hashtag satmornmakes on it. That's all you have to do. And then to go back and see what everybody else is doing, just search out that hashtag and things will pop up for you to look at. Okay, have a great weekend, and I will see you next time. Ta-ta!